Well, guys, welcome back. Like I said before, we are on a long journey. We're gonna be opening today this figure, and it's gonna be the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring, and then this is gonna be the Aragorn figure. So here he is. Here's the side of the box, the back, top, and let's go ahead and take a look at this box. So here we have the box rotating. Here is the front, the side, the back, and the side yet again. And let's go ahead and open the box with the Velcro in here. Here's Aragorn inside. Here's a little description of him. Like always, these figures are fully posable. That's him inside. Looks like he comes with a few accessories, so let's go ahead and open this box and see what it comes with. Well, he only comes with one loose accessory, which is this sword, and the rest of the accessories are actually attached to him. So let's go ahead and bring Aragorn out. Here is Aragorn out of the box. As you can see, this is, I believe, when the hobbits ran into him at the Prince and Pony, and they referred to him as Strider. So he's obviously covered in mud, and there's like all this type of weathering on his clothes. But yeah, this is him, and then this is the other accessory, which is the sword sheath. And it looks like there is a map here, and then surprisingly, this figure comes with his ring, which is right here. Galadriel didn't come with hers, but I guess he came with his. And yeah, this is him right here. Let's flip him around. Okay, and this is how he looks from the back. He does have his little, I don't know what that is actually. Probably like a blanket or something so he can sleep in. And his clothing is actually a nice velvet material, so it looks pretty cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at him. His face does look a little bit concerning, but I guess that's besides the point. But yes, he is carrying this clothing material here, his jacket, and there's this like all weathering throughout him. And surprisingly, he is wearing gloves right here. You can see that they are unattached from his jacket. And then he has his embroidery right here, his glove again. And then look at all this like weathering material. At first when I opened him, I thought it was rust, but there's literally like no metal pieces in him. So I'm guessing this would be like mudding or some sort of weathering. And then here's his pants. They're velvet. And his boots have all these like tassels and stitching. And then here's his sword with a sheath. And then there's this like little map here. His belt buckle. Then here's his jacket. Space again. Let's look at the back. The hair sculpting looks pretty good too. And then this is like a pleather material. I'm guessing this is like his sleeping bag or something. But it feels really nice. There's more stitching and more weathering. Here's the back of his jacket. Yeah, all velvet throughout. And then the back of his boots look pretty cool too. Let's see from the side. And the bottom, yeah, looks like there's pleather down here too. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. Like all these like attention to details, they look really nice on the figure. And we haven't gotten something like this besides like Hot Toys or Mesco, something like that. That's very expensive. And I'm pretty sure back then these figures weren't that expensive either. I think I saw one at the bottom, they were like 20 bucks. So that's like, I guess, your standard pricing for one of these figures back then. Which now I'm pretty sure that'd be like 80 bucks if you find something like this or something similar to it. But yeah, here he is. And I wonder if he's wearing the jewel that was given to him by Arwen. Let's take a look, actually. Okay, so he was not wearing the jewel. I basically tried to take off his vest and all his clothes from the top, and there was nothing there. But here is the size comparison that we can see how they each look next to each other. I guess he looks pretty good in size next to the other ones. So yeah, here's all 5 of them so far, and we have a couple more. But yeah, here's all of them so far, and we have a couple more next lined up. I don't know if I want to do Gimli so he can be next to them, or if I can do one of the Arwens, because I have 2 and they're both different. So that's going to be pretty fun to unbox. Okay guys, well that's going to be it for today's video. Here is Aragorn from the Lord of the Rings. Let me know what you guys think. I know he looks a little bit atrocious, but I think it's kind of cool to have this like old vintage figures in my collection. I do collect a lot of things, so collecting 12-inch figures were kind of like not in my bucket list, but here we are. I have a bunch of them now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go ahead and watch my short videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next time.